Good morning, Rams fans. The LA Rams getting to a 6-2 record, coming off of back-to-back butt whoopings, courtesy of your LA Rams. We're fired up about it as we head into really the final stretch of our season. NFC teams from here on out, we finally beat one. That's good news, dude, as the Saints get crushed by the LA Rams, man. This is Tuna and Sheriff. I am Sheriff Joe Baggs joining me, of course. Tuna, a sleepy Tuna. How you feeling, man?
Very tired. We've got coffee. That's not working. If anybody followed along with my day, did a little tailgate in the morning, went to SoFi, watched the game, watched a hell of a game.
Best place on earth.
Went to Universal Horror Nights right after.
Nice, dude.
Very fun, phenomenal. Shout out Isaac, who works at Universal. Dude, was there till 2.
Nice.
Got home, got to bed at 2:30. It was such a good time. That was so fun. But I'm extremely tired. What a game! Like what a stress-free game, right?
I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where coming off of the bye week. I mean, we talked about it. It was like, man, it's like poor Shuck is going to get a really good team off of bye week, which they're really good at on the road. It's like just a whole disaster set up for Tyler Shuck, who. Honestly, a situation he looked fine considering everything. But the Rams, I mean, all over the place, flying all over the place. Rams offense is absolutely killing it, dude. Yeah, Brett saying that Landman should have been a boxer, probably. He's just out here swinging, just throwing blows all the time, dude. Absolutely love to see it. Man, nothing to complain about, man. Matthew Stafford looks absolutely unbelievable. Leads the league in touchdowns by 3 right now going into week 10. I mean, there's a game to play tonight, but I don't think that we're going to see that reach. So we should be all right, man. So, yeah, and then also Ohtani is available now, man. Can he kick? That's a great comment, man. That was, yeah.
Also, I just figured out I love the Muad'Dib reference. Love that. Dune. I love Dune.
Oh, I don't even know what Dune is, man. So that sounds cool though. Is that a movie or something?
Oh, dude, it's one of the best movies. It's like this generation's Lord of the Rings, I would say.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna be wrong, and you were like, it's a video game, idiot, but I have no idea.
It is too stupid, and it's a book. Got him. What an idiot.
I don't know anything, dude. I know the font.
No, dude. That game was even better in person. There are some things that obviously you can't tell from being in the stands, like the Lamb Punch, because all I saw was like obviously Kamara running up the middle. There's a scrum. Yeah, it looks chaos, and all of a sudden, Rams players like Braden Fisk is coming out going this way. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then show the replay, and Lamb is just punching the hell out of someone. There's a few plays that are just. I would argue like opposite are way better in person. Some of those Matthew Stafford throws are just
you can't appreciate them unless you see them in person because the TV cameras don't allow you to really appreciate it.
There is that one in particular. What was it? 3rd and 17, 3rd and 16. The no look again, another no look, holding the hook curl safety, throwing it right over him to Devontae right in stride as he breaks. It was teach tape for how you throw that pass, for how you throw that route. It was in person. I'm like, this is incredible. Like it was so good. The Puka Nacua touchdown. Oh my god,
dude,
it was so fun.
Dude, I feel like I keep having this vision that like we're gonna be in like overtime in the Super Bowl this year, and right before the snap, Matthew Stafford's gonna grab his towel, and he's just gonna tie it over his eyes. And then he's going to take the snap and just launch it deep to Puka Nacua for a perfect pass, touchdown, Rams. You know what I
mean? He's going to Miyagi it? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I just have this vision, man. Well, I was going to say dodgeball it, but yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just keep having this vision. He's just going to be like, I don't even need it. I don't even need to see, man. I know this. Like looking at the defensive setup, he can just tell you already that he knows exactly where that ball's going to go and when. Oh yeah, this is your view, right?
Yeah, this was our view. This is the Puka Nacua. Like usually, I can never get a decent view of these, but it's just I'm watching. So I'm like, no way. I was like, I was like, did he catch that?
Dude. Yeah. It's one of those where like as he catches it and it's like, did he catch it? And it's like, oh, it's Puka. Of course he got it. Like, dude,
What doesn't get
what?
talked about, that what won't get talked about that one is his late hands. Like he's not just like running for the last 3 seconds like this. Just very, very nonchalantly, boom. Receiver never had a chance. Like
Absolutely love it.
At all. Never had a chance. We'll stay on my Twitter for a second because we do have to talk about something that was super heartfelt and just perfect, and I loved it. Where is it? DeMond Jackson surprises 2025
I
fan
forgot
of the
I was
year.
going to talk about this, man. I forgot I wanted to talk about
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
dude. Obviously one of the most hardcore fans of the Rams. I mean, 1000% deserving of hitting a fan of the year. Not only does DeMond get to be fair, which obviously pinnacle experience. It's what we all kind of want. You know what I mean? Like you're lying if you say you don't want to be in this position. We all want it. And I think too, the connection with Sal, I think is like a little bit of a pull too, that's, DeMond getting to have that patch now alongside with Sal that we just recently lost, I think is just absolutely pinnacle business, man. Big fan of that. Big fan of DeMond. I'm so fired up for him, man. I can name you many fans that are deserving, but he's near the top of that list. So I'm really fired up to see it, man.
He's just always, one thing I love about DeMond, super positive, man. Every time I talk to him, every time I see him, he's over the top bubbly and it's authentic. But then he's just every time there's something Rams related going on, he's there. He's the first one, and he's just willing to introduce new fans to new people.
Yeah.
Him losing his best friend, man. Like I was so happy to see them do that. When I saw a Rampage on the screen with the big ticket, I was like, no way. Like this is awesome. I'm so happy for DeMond, man. And he's
so cool.
He's crying on the field.
Yeah.
Like just emotionally overwhelmed. Congrats to DeMond. Shout out to the Rams organization. That was a really classy move. Like that was good. I love that a lot.
Love it, man. Absolutely love it, man. Fired up for him. Fired up for that whole operation over there, dude. It's absolutely killer to see. So yeah, some hardcore fans. So very, like you said, positive too. That's not just the thing, is like, because we have so many fans too that like are hardcore fans, but it's very hard. I'm imagining it's very hard from the organizational standpoint to give somebody the fan of the year tag who every time we, throw an interception, we're like, this team sucks. We're all terrible. Throw it all away. Trade every, it's like, it's probably, so like having somebody like that attitude in DeMond where you're just like, here to have a good time, dude. I mean, that's, I think kind of, it fits. So good.
Speaking of, and last thing, speaking of fans, this was spotted on our way out. Saints fans.
Oof.
About how they feel. Yeah. It's brutal.
Tough.
I tried saying nice things. I said, keep your chin up.
That's so tough, man. I don't know. Because also, I mean, we've seen that from St. Louis days and stuff like that, some Rams fans. But also, I was like one of those where I was like, you're a piece of crap fan, dude. Like, you're gonna cover yourself. It's like, I don't care. We're 1-15. I'm wearing my stuff proudly, dude. It's like, you don't want to be seen, then get the hell out of here, man. Go pick a new team. That's how I always felt. So I get it. I understand like the joke of it, of like, you don't want to be seen as like a fan of a terrible team, stuff like that. But like, I also can't stand it. I think it's weak. Your bloodline is weak.
It's kind of funny to me.
Take your shame and just go home then. Why are you watching at the stadium if you have so much shame, you loser? The hell out of here. No, we don't have shame about.
What do we say? All right, you want to talk football? Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about this. Dude, I can't say enough about this fellow. And then Dan Orlovsky had the audacity after the game to be like, hey, man, you know what? Matthew Stafford's going to be in MVP talks by Thanksgiving. Dano, what are you talking about? It's November 2nd, and you're already 3 or 4 weeks too late. Matthew Stafford, I'll give you top 2, top 3, but he's thoroughly in the mix. Like the throws he's making, the big time throws, the accuracy, like no one else is throwing like 18-yard zingers on third down like he is right now.
Yeah, I want to know how my cash app's looking on my MVP bet for Stafford.
My God, dude, he's 24, 32, 281. 75% completion, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 140.8 rating. The perfect rating is 153.8. So
First time in Stafford's career, he goes 4 touchdowns back-to-back weeks.
8 tutties, 9 tutties in 2 days, 2 games.
Yeah, not in 2 games, man. He's never done that. That's absolutely killer, man. 21 on the year. The second best has 18 right now.
On 2 continents, by the way.
Yeah, dude, he don't mess around, man. We still need Ferg and or Mump to score in America, but we'll get that rather soon, dude. My cash out is killer right now, dude. That's so funny. I'm like, what is that? Multiplying my money by 6 right now just to cash out on a Stafford MVP I placed before the season.
Well, if he wins it, if he wins it,
I make a bunch of money, which is cool. But let me see. Actually, let me just go back to the main page here. As I do this real quick, I do want to bring up this question. I don't want to stray too far. I don't want to hit this too hard or anything like that. But I want to pull up this question from Still T. It says, if y'all are forced to put a percentage on Shula getting a head coaching job this season, what would you put it at? I'm really curious to hear your answer here.
Oh, I'm convinced he's gone. I think he made enough waves in year 1. I think there's been enough flyers taken on other guys that have done less, that have had them held the moniker of, oh, they bought Sean McVay a coffee. Zach Taylor just faced him. Who's DC? New Orleans.
Oh, Staley.
Yeah, Brandon Staley. He was here for a year. Zach Taylor, a little bit with us as well. Shula has put together 2 seasons. Like last year, the turnaround was more impressive than the overall result. Yeah. First 7 weeks were okay at best. Pieced together one of like the most dominant pass rushes like through the end of the season, and right now they look great. They're beating up at one point. Tyler Shug had 3 completions. They had 3 3-and-outs. Like they were bad to start the game. I think guys have gotten jobs for less. And the fact that Miami is a mess right now, the football gods love making time a flat circle. I think there's 0 chance Shula is not a main attraction for Miami, like to go over there. Like you have to. Like the Don Shula grandson available for a head coaching spot. I think he's 100% going there. I think no matter how this season turns out.
A Shula being back on the sidelines in Miami makes all of the sense in the world. If I had to put a percentage on it myself, man, I would say I'm close to like 85. Like I really don't think that he's gonna be overlooked for a head coaching gig this year. But I would say at the same exact time, right now, I'm just not entirely sure how many jobs will be available, and there are some other good candidates as well. So that's the only thing where it may, and also the way the league's going and the way the league has been, it is certainly possible that he could get overlooked for an offensive coach, even though he may be the better option. Just depending on the team. There's so many factors that go into it, obviously, but that is something to consider too, is that he is a DC and you got to score points. So that's but I mean, he's just a great coach though, man. I mean, he's absolutely killing it. So I think it makes sense that he would get a job.
Yeah, without us straying too far, and we can dive into that a different episode, like maybe on a Wednesday. But I don't think it matters. I think literally it's hey, Don should like we are desperate for a culture change. What other culture change can you get than the second coming of the perfect coach, the perfect season in Don Shula? Go get Chris Shula. Fans are going to be clamoring for that.
Absolutely killing it, man. Yeah. But back to Stafford, man. I placed this bet at plus 4,000 for Stafford for MVP. He's now plus 500 for MVP.
It still irritates me that he's not talked about near the top, like in top 2. The last thing I'll say about Stafford before we get on to the rest of the team, I think like literally seeing Dan Orlovsky's comment right after the game on Twitter that, oh yeah, by Thanksgiving he'll be in the conversation. It's just a sheer sign of disrespect that Stafford gets from the media. And I think the reason for it is it's not sexy to talk about Stafford. There's no drama. He's a boring father of 4. He doesn't talk to the media really. He gives you all the canned answers. This guy loves his family. He loves football, and he loves his freaking teammates. Like that's it. That's all he cares about. He is the pepperoni pizza of the NFL for the last 15 years. It's not sexy, but who's always there, like day in and day out, never disappoints you, delivers on time. He's pepperoni pizza. Like he's one of the goats. Like it's not sexy to talk about it, but hey,
he absolutely is. He is. Yeah, he's absolutely. Yeah, he's chocolate chip ice cream, man. He's gonna crush every single time. But it's not your, what you're talking about every day. But and I get that. I disagree with your comments about Orlovsky, man. Him saying that like he'll be in the conversation by Thanksgiving. I think he's right. He's still fourth in the odds right now. And I think that we still do need a few more weeks of other people not looking as good. And I also I say this with, obviously, with all of the respect that I could possibly muster, I feel like you sometimes look for things to get mad about from the media. And this is, I think, an example of that. And I disagree that it that it's a shot at anybody. I think that's just Orlovsky being a talking head, man, which is what they are. And also, it's important to remember that, including us, things that people say into microphones doesn't mean anything to the game of football.
Oh, I know that not anything to reality, but when they breathe. What's the word? I know Danilevsky's right, and that's what I'm like upset about, because guys have done less, but because they are a popular name, it's easy to be like, oh man, Mahomes had 2 back-to-back games, he's back top MVP conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Stafford's been doing this week in and week out with better numbers, better record, and like we always put emphasis on team record. It's like, dude, he has I don't know what more he has to do to just be clear. If this was Josh Allen doing this, people would be going insane.
Yeah,
So
I feel like with Matthew Stafford specifically, and the odds that are the MVP, because they're fluid as the season goes on. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that that him saying by Thanksgiving, that is actually, like, for me, Thanksgiving is the marker. That is like nothing, like it not nothing matters before Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is when it starts to really matter. That's a whole.
It's enough sample size. No, you're right. I'm saying you're right, but I think what I'm already saying is he's done so much that's like, why, like, give him his flowers now, like put him up there now, because from certain media folks, that does change Vegas odds. That does change some voters' perception in these MVP conversations. But yeah, I think he should be number one.
I will say this, man, and no disrespect intended to anybody, but I have no clue how Drake May has better odds right now.
He's played phenomenal.
He's played great, but not comparative to Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, weighted has to be considered for sure. But no, Drake May has played phenomenal out of his mind. I do want to touch on, I know we got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
I want to touch on the rest of the offense. Who stood out to you the most when it comes to the rest of the offense? I know Kyron had over 100 yards and is nationally mandated a touchdown per game. I forgot who posted that on Twitter, but that was hilarious. It's like you're legally obligated Kyron touchdown.
He has to. Yeah, once a game, it's a mandatory. A few things stuck out to me on the offensive side. Ferguson getting a little bit more involved, which is absolutely awesome. And the Rams pulling out more 13, even with the return of Puka Nacua.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God. I'm just as excited right after Jordan Rodriguez. I know every time the Rams bust out more 12 and 13 personnel, she's active on Twitter talking about how she loves it.
Yeah.
And I love it too, because it's diverse, it's different. They ran the ball way better out of 13. Ran a lot of stretch, like outside zone.
Yeah.
I don't know what they saw this week, but they liked it. They kept going to it, and it worked really well. Puka Nacua, welcome back. We showed you that touchdown a little bit earlier. Devontae Adams is as advertised. Like, he's good. He doesn't need a $150 to get it done. They'll spread the rest of the field out in the red zone. What is he, like 5 for 5 in the red zone now?
He's killing it, man. It's so cool to see him stacking up touchdowns. Is awesome right now.
It's not fair what he's doing to people.
Yeah.
Every time I'm there in the red zone and I see him one-on-one with somebody, and it was really cool. I couldn't get a photo of it. I got to show it on film this week. After his first touchdown, when they got to the red zone, I forgot who scored the next drive, but they almost gave him the Calvin Johnson treatment. Like, they had a safety pulled way over.
That's
like
awesome.
To bracket him over the top. And then the Rams ran opposite. So I'm like, that's such a nightmare, because now you have one less run support because you're so worried about Devontae Adams. It was so cool.
It is kind of crazy, man. And then also, just like typical in the passing game too, you get like your number one corner and a safety shade Meanwhile, Puka Nakua is on the other side of the field. It's like, dude, this is not fair, man. That's absolutely incredible.
And Puka did have dad strength because it was taking 3 guys at a time to bring him down. Like Puka Nakua with dad energy, dad strength. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, sorry about it, NFL. Sorry about it.
This defense, let's switch gears a little bit.
Oof.
Dude, how good is this defense?
Dude, shout out Braden Fisk, man, pulling one in, man. Love to see it, dude. Finally catching a notch in the sack column. I nailed it.
Was that his first
of the year?
I didn't realize that. Like, there's so many bodies flying in those pockets that I totally forgot Braden Fisk didn't have one yet. Yeah. Byron Young got robbed of a brutal sack, just a clear shot that he earned by beating the right tackle so badly.
Honestly,
yeah, sure. Technically, the helmet's made contact, but he tries to get his head out of the way. Like, I don't know what else you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
it's one of those plays that's like, dude, that's football.
Yep. That's why you're wearing all those pads, man, for things like that. Why are we wearing all the pads if you can't hit people with them? Come on.
Just frustrated. And again, I know it is the Saints, but like you use your eyes, use the eye test. We're not looking at box score from the start of the game. Like they went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get a first down until like 10 minutes in the second quarter. It was just dominant. Like they showed up and did what you expected. This is a bad team. Go out and show that you are top dogs in the NFC. Don't allow yards. Beat the hell out of them on offense. That's exactly what happened. Like I'm very impressed with what I saw on both sides of the ball. Not the kicking, but on both sides.
Yeah, well, and that's unfortunate too, because like, and I hate to just always be the what I feel like is the lone Rams fan that's defending Josh Carty, but like, what was he supposed to do there?
I saw, yeah. My initial reaction, I was right there. Like I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Yeah, and we were all in the bar of like, all right, we're done. Get rid of this kid. But at the same time, like I rewatch it and it's like, what was it? If he didn't miss it, it was just going to get blocked. Like it's like, I don't know. That's almost better. That's almost the better option. Like you could tell he hesitated on his run up because the blocking again once again didn't do its job. So like I don't want to say like it's not, that Carty doesn't require some blame in this, because I don't think that's necessarily true, but at the same time, I mean, it's not all him. Like it's not like if we replace Carty, the kicking game is going to be phenomenal all of a sudden. Like it's not true. So I don't know, man. I'm not sure what he was supposed to do there. I know that he's getting the brunt of a lot of negativity from Rams fans after 2 blowout wins. There are a lot of Josh haters right now, and I'm just here to say, like, I just don't think that was necessarily fully his fault. I think that you got to get better blocking up front, and that whole operation, man, just needs to do better. And I think I don't turn my attention to Josh Carty. I turn my attention to Chase Blackburn, man. You got to fix this.
Seeing a lot of calls for Blackburn to not be the special teams coordinator anymore online. I'm never when it's something like that, when I'm too close to it, I don't call for people's jobs. I'll be as analytical as I can about it and just say like what's happening. You are correct. That right side, I believe the kick was going to get blocked, and it looked like he was trying to get it around that guy. Yeah. And then I think it was the extra point miss. Yeah, the laces were facing him. Like the hold was awful. That is a game changer. That is easily a miss by anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the one I don't know if it was the almost block or the laces in. I saw his windup take forever. And it's like, yeah, because he's probably wondering, like, why the fuck is why are the laces facing towards me? The operation is a mess. The fact that we're in week 9, they just came off a bye week, and they can't figure that out. There's something wrong with that special teams unit.
Absolutely. I'm with you 1,000% way. I never will call for somebody's job, but I will say it's on him to get it fixed. Like, I'm not going to say we need to fire him, but I do think that he needs to fix it. Like, we need to, like, what are we doing out here, man? Because like straight up, our special teams just doesn't like. We almost got a punt blocked. I was looking pretty close. I mean, Evans was able to get out of there. So we almost got a punt blocked, almost got a field goal blocked. Like the operation's just not smooth right now. On the plus side of the special teams, there was a picture of a jersey swap, including Ethan Evans. That was one of the funniest pictures in the world to me because of the size of Ethan Evans' jersey that the guy's holding. it's absolutely massive, dude. So if you can find that real quick, it's. I laughed out loud for like 10 minutes last night at this picture because it's just like, that's our punter. it's one of the biggest jerseys we've got, man.
Oh, I found it.
Why does Ethan Evans and Rob Havenstein wear the same size jersey?
Yeah, I got it. Here you go.
Oh, man. Yeah, where's that? I laughed at this for a while, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. Look at that thing is huge, man. That's like a fitted sheet, man. That's like, why is it so big, man? God dang.
Is Kroger, is that their punter? I'm assuming this is a punter swap.
Yeah, I wish I could say confidently an answer, but I don't know.
I'm gonna stereotype and I'm gonna judge a book by its cover. Looking at this man's build, I'm gonna assume that's also a special teams guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
But look at that, man. He looks like, God, it's
jacked.
so
look at Evans. He's jacked. That's why
our punter could beat up your punter, and it's not even close. All right, that's
it's not. It's not close.
Yo, boy,
I want to holler at you about this guy, this lad, Manuel Forbes. First interception as a Ram. He made multiple good plays. He had a tackle on Taysom Hill that was textbook. I was very impressed. There was no question about it. He looked like a young Jalen Ramsey. Like, it looked like a Jalen Ramsey tackle. He threw his body in there, head in front, took Taysom Hill down with like zero effort. It was really impressive.
Which was awesome to see. After that was like, what, 2 plays earlier, Taysom Hill's just like trucking through dudes. And then all of a sudden, Emmanuel's like, nah, dude, you're done. Like, I loved that, man. That's so cool. Yeah, man. Forbes getting his first pick. Obviously, it was on a 4th down and actually cost us 4 yards. But I'm gonna just use that to just try to not, try to even this out here, Kay, because that was so sick and he had a killer game. So I gotta take my one fake shot and just say he cost us 4 yards by picking that ball.
Yeah, you suck, Forbes.
Yeah, damn
idiot.
It. Damn it.
Loser.
You would have won without that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely love it, though, man. He was, you're right. He was on fire, dude. So love to see it.
You know who else was on fire?
Who was that? Show me. Oh, wait. Was it you? Oh.
What was the final score of that game?
A lot to a little.
No, say it. What was the final score?
It was 34-10.
Who guessed 34-10 as a prediction?
Was that you?
That was me.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I guessed 34-10, and I have it in writing, proven as well.
You could have just wrote that down right now. What the hell? Like,
no, I used it pregame on the LA Rams fans post about score prediction.
Nice.
Got it in writing, 34-10, hit it right on the nail.
Dude, it was so funny as I was talking. I think I said 33-10, but it was funny on my pregame ahead of the game yesterday. I was driving. It was like asking for score predictions, and I just kind of agreed. And it was like, all right, we all agree. Jags are going to be somewhere, or Saints are going to be somewhere around 10. Rams are going to be somewhere around 30. We all agree. And that's just exactly what happened. Like, every score prediction was like 31-13, 34-6. Like, out just like right in that window there, everybody came in. So yeah, I think it kind of worked out absolutely flawlessly. I did lose my bet. One of my bets. I won a bunch of them, but one of them where I said that I took the Saints with points. So oh well. I'll take that loss. I would rather the Rams lose or Rams win and I lose fantasy, all my bets, like my wife. I don't care. I don't care, man. Just as long as the Rams win, I'm good. So,
well,
wife.
It's okay. They didn't take your wife.
Yeah,
they didn't take your wife, but they did win 34-10. It was what you wanted to see. It's a nice tune-up game. It was a confidence builder. It was an exercise in showing what you can do. You can just come right out the gates and do it, because there's a big test next week, and obviously Wednesday and Friday on our next shows. We're going to be talking about pregame Rams-Niners rematch part 2 this season. Oh, that's going to be a tough game. I'm going to that game, so I'm excited. But this was overall one of my favorite games I've watched, and we are now 3-0 at home when I'm in attendance. So
absolutely love to see it, man. I've only seen 2 Rams losses in person in the regular season, and those were both Packers games, one in Lambeau, one in SoFi, and I was with my Packer fan friend Jackson. So that's cool.
It's his fault. Packers lost too. We got some
Did
help
to
in the NFC.
first of all, yeah, to the Panthers, and so they've lost to the Panthers and the Browns this year. So I don't want to hear crap about the Packers best team in the NFL after 2 weeks. Get the crap out of here, man. Shut up. No one cares about being the best team in September. It doesn't win you a damn thing. And now look at you trying to pick up the pieces. All right, screw you guys.
Now look at you. It's crowded near the top, but the Rams are trending up. It's week 9 and they're getting better.
Yeah.
And we finally know what their identity is, and I'm excited to dive into this more on our next show on Wednesday. Same time, same place, 7 a.m. I am Tuna. He is Sheriff Joe Baggs. This is Tuna the Sheriff. What are we going out on? How are we closing the show, Mr. Sheriff? Favorite moments from Sunday?
Yeah, I'm down for that, man. Favorite moments from Sunday.
What do you got?
Let me just go Puka's touchdown, dude. I mean, we keep catching balls with our butt cheeks, man, hitting the turf, and that's absolutely awesome, man. Like butt cheeks equal feet, and I'm here for it, man. That's awesome. Not the first time this year.
Mine was I gotta say probably the back-to-back. I know I'm kind of cheating picking 2 plays, back-to-back Devontae touchdowns. It's just red zone. It's like 2-tap Tay. It's happening. Like he's getting in the end zone.
All right, let me get Fisk on his first sack of the year, only sack of the game for the Rams.
I think them coming out. I think after that third 3 and out, I was like, dude, this game's over.